All right, we're back here at Santa Rosa Beach Club at the golf course, and I'm here with Wade Hamilton, who's the head golf professional here at the Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club. And it's a pleasure to be with you today, Wade. Now we've got our golf game sorted out from Tony. We're going to go actually play a couple of holes. So, Wade, why don't you tell us a little bit about this actual hole that we're going to play here right now and the Beach Club golf course itself?
Well, as you know, Paul, again, thanks for having me. Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club, we're a semi-private golf course, and we're located right here, as you can see in the background, right on the Gulf of Mexico. We have our fourth hole that we're getting ready to play here. It goes right out to the beach, probably as close to the beach as you can get on any course down here on the Emerald Coast. But it's a pretty little par 4. It doesn't seem like much, but it can be one of the toughest ones out here. You get a lot of Gulf breezes coming off the water, and they can really affect your golf ball when you get up in the air and spinning a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can see in the background behind us here, there actually is a view of the Gulf. Literally, you can see the water, which is awesome. Now, I love this golf hole, and I love playing it, but I hate hitting it in some of the spots. Tell me about the trouble you should be aware of, and maybe some of the golfers should think about not necessarily hitting the driver on this hole, right?
Yeah, exactly. As you can see with the rough lines, we've left you plenty of room to hit it if you want to lay back with an iron or possibly a hybrid. As you go further down the fairway, you're going to see the fairway neck in closer and closer. You're going to have fairway bunkers on either side. So it depends. If you want to get aggressive and try and wedge it in, you've got to hit a really straight drive. If you're a little more conservative, you're going to want to lay back, and then it's going to leave you a mid iron, 7-iron, 6-iron into a green that's really exposed with a lot of wind and not the easiest to hit out here.
Yeah, it's a bit squirrely once you get up to the green. So stick with us. We're going to hit a couple of shots, and we'll see you in the fairway, I hope.
Well, Paul, I noticed you paid real close attention to my advice about being conservative and hitting it to the wide part of the fairway. So you've got your driver out, which may only get to the wide part of the fairway, but I like your aggressive play, and more importantly, I love the outfit. It takes a real man to pull that off. Beauty.
So Wade's going with the bizarre school of golf thinking with the driver also. Well, he's going to try and make it rain, but that's safe down the middle of the fairway. Check us out. We'll be back in a second from the fairway. All right, here we are in the fairway, fourth hole. Wade's hit nice and straight. A little further back than you wanted, but what you got going on the club right here?
You know, I've got about 145 yards to the middle of the green. A little breeze in our face. I'm going to try and push an 8-iron to the center of the green. I really don't want to get near the back of this green with a back pin and short side myself. So don't think I can get this to the flag, but just trying to get to the center of the green. And the one thing I appreciate, as we pointed out earlier, with the view of the Gulf in the background, when I've hit a drive this poor, it kind of takes my mind off of it. So maybe we'll get a better one this time.
Absolutely, and it's really interesting for you to at least point out where the golf ball should go, because you summed it up perfectly. Although the pin's in the middle back, there's obviously trouble on the right, so you don't want to be short. You don't want to be too long on that bunker on the left. So you better hit it straight.
We're going to give it a try. Take 3.
Take the first one. Not bad. Okay, here we are at my ball at the 100-yard marker, and my thinking behind this shot, since I'm an Irish fella, is although I could actually hit a little short wedge up here, I'm actually going to hit a soft 9-iron, and I'm going to choke down on it so that I can hit a little lower end of the wind. Now, I'm sure Wade's not going to agree with that, but what do you think, Wade?
Yeah, Paul, that's how a lot of the guys, the older players, used to play the ball. So that's probably the way you were brought up. So I recommend going with that. The younger guys just kind of throw it in the air right at the pin nowadays. Good swing.
Oh. There's another example of why you should use a pitch and run shot for this instead of a sand wedge.
Okay, Paul's hit a real nice shot in here. Despite my recommendations, he went with his idea, and it worked out real well. He's got about 20 feet, and the slope seems to be falling towards the front of the green, but these are Tiff Eagle Bermuda greens, which will have grain in them. And what that means is the grass grows laterally, and it's going to pull the ball in certain directions. And this particular hole, The grass is growing towards the back of the green, and it's going to have more influence on it than the slope. So it should come a little bit towards the back of the green. Real good chance for birdie, so let's see how he does. And you saw the grain pulling that ball back towards the back of the green right here.
Wade explained my putt absolutely perfectly. That's why I missed it. The Maurice, we don't have grain. So Wade's going to hit this pretty straight, I would think, because the slope is going towards the front of the green. But in actual fact, the grass is growing that way, so it's kind of a fairly straight putt, yeah?
Yep, should be pretty straight from this distance.
Right in the heart. Look at that. On camera, one take. Awesome. Next hole. Let's go. Isn't that fun watching us play? I'll tell you what. You got to get down here to the Santa Rosa Beach Club.